Hi, everybody. Welcome to English 288, Introduction to Professional and Technical Writing. My name is Dylan Medina. I'm going to be your instructor for the course. Um, Professional and technical writing are writing that we might do outside of the university in professional or technical settings. So it's really a huge field and includes all the kind of writing you might do for work, including reports, cover letters, emails, memos. It might also be very technical writing, like technical documentation for software, or the kind of documentation that you see with technology, like the manuals that come along with your computer. But it also includes much of the professional writing that you see on the internet. So when companies have someone write blog posts, that would be part of technical and professional writing. The content that exists on different people and companies' websites, that's all part of technical and professional writing. Really, technical and professional writing, it makes up a huge amount of the text that we consume on a day-to-day basis, and it's really important. Companies can be really successful or have big problems based on the quality of the writing that their company produces. And this course gives you an introduction to that field. Um, like I said, my name is Dylan Medina. I have a PhD in writing studies. I completed grad school here at the University of Washington a few years ago, and I've been teaching at Seattle University ever since. Um, I have taught courses on writing, ranging from first year composition to multimodal composition to technical writing. I've also taught Python programming and social theory classes. So we're going to incorporate a little bit of sort of all those things. Our goal is really to figure out and to start practicing how to engage as a writer in the world of work as it exists today. So I'm real excited about this class. I'm going to give you a brief overview of the class in this video. I'll go through Canvas and I'll show you a little bit about the modules. I'll show you a little about our grading policy, and after this video, you should be ready to start week one. So um, Canvas is your one-stop shop for everything course related. All of our discussions will be in Canvas. I'm going to have you put together blogs, which may or may not be in Canvas. Probably they'll be public-facing blogs, but we'll talk about that later. But besides that, everything's going to be in Canvas. You'll turn in all your assignments on Canvas. I'll be communicating with you through Canvas. So what that means is you probably should be checking Canvas at least every day, if not a couple times a day. Um, so Canvas is the place. So this is what our Canvas site looks like. You start here on the landing page, and I suggest you start here where it says, well, start here. And this will take you to the introduction page that covers sort of what the course is about. And then as you go through the course, you can just click next and go through page by page by page. Our course outline, we're going to have 10 modules, 1 week per module, and we're going to cover a lot of different genres of technical and professional writing. Um, a major part of our course is that this class is online. For better or worse, classes have gone online, and I'm real excited about that. I think that there's a lot of potential in online education. I think we can do some really cool things, but there's some things to be aware of. The first thing to be aware of is in online education, the courses are generally flipped. So when we have contact time, face-to-face time, that time is not going to necessarily be in me lecturing to you. Hopefully, there's very little lecture in this class. Instead, it's going to be us working through problems together, answering questions, practicing. I'll be modeling some of the writing techniques that we'll be learning throughout the quarter. So our online sessions will be very much just working sessions. Since that's the case, this course is basically going to be taught as an asynchronous course, which means that you will not be required to attend any of the online sessions if you don't want to. I strongly encourage it, but you don't absolutely have to. I'll be there on Zoom and I'll have a Zoom channel open um, for all of our class sessions. But um, as I said, all of the content will be available on Canvas. So if you don't feel like you want to come to class, to the online sessions, you don't necessarily have to. Um, It also means that if we're learning online, we have to take a little bit more responsibility for our own learning as we might normally in a face-to-face class. You don't necessarily have to come into a classroom every single week or twice a week, where you have to, you have to see me, you have to see your peers. And instead, you're going to have to engage with the content a little bit more independently. If you ever find yourself struggling with the content or struggling doing that, I'm definitely here and available to help. If you need some suggestions on how to manage workflow and how to spend a reasonable time in the class and how to do well in the class, just let me know. I'm happy to help with all of that. Um, and also, take some time to reach out and connect with your classmates. One of the real benefits of being face to face in a normal classroom setting is that you get to interact with your peers. In an online class, it's much more difficult to do that. So, we're going to be relying very heavily on the discussion board that's available in Canvas. And I also encourage you to just reach out and talk to your peers. Throughout the quarter, you're going to be writing a lot of text, and I'm going to require that you do peer reviews, but I encourage you to do additional peer reviews, chat with friends in the class, and help each other out. This is definitely a collaborative effort sort of class, so I don't have any problem with you working together or talking to each other. You won't be able to turn in the same assignments, of course, but if you're sharing ideas